We are building a stop-motion puppet beginning with the wire armature. My approach to most things is usually on the simpler side. There are lots of ways to go about this, but mine is pretty basic. I began by sketching out a life-size drawing of my puppet with lines that show about where the wires will need to be placed. This sketch allows me to get everything just right for the right size. Note where the joints are. I am using armature wire, which allows for it to bend over and over without getting brittle and breaking, a good quality for a puppet that will move a lot when being animated. To begin with, I am starting with thick wire at the core of the puppet to make sure it is sturdy and doesn't fall over too easily. This is a mistake I made before, so I am being mindful of this. Make sure you use thicker wire at the hips. This is where the puppet will take the most pressure. The wire going down the legs needs to also be very sturdy. I'm using needle nose pliers. I don't necessarily recommend pliers on the armature wire. It can damage it, so if you're concerned about that, kids, don't try this at home. This tutorial is brought to you by the Puppets First Foundation, protecting puppets' rights to be handcrafted, supporting their mission for all puppets to unite against the AI robots. The Puppets First Foundation. United we stand with the help of helping hands. Although this tutorial is real, this foundation and its affiliates are not, therefore this advertisement is not real, but it could be if there were enough likes, follows, and subscribes to make this channel worthy of commercial viability. Thank you for your support. My puppet is going to be a dancer, so she needs to be very flexible. This can be a challenge because while the core needs to be sturdy, it also needs to be flexible. And that can be a bit of a balancing act to get it just right. Flexibility can sometimes make things weaker. So I really have to be mindful to get this just right. Building a puppet this way is quick, inexpensive, and easy to repair. The puppet's ability to move is clear with this type of structure. It takes a bit of trial and error to get the armature wire structure the way that you want it. I use some smaller wire to help make sure that that flexibility and strength is going to be balanced. For the head and neck, I just create a loop, and then that way I can add the head later. I add the arms, and the hands will be added later, so I just leave them as wires. At the bottom of the legs, I've added some small wood dowels to make sure that the puppet remains sturdy all the way down the leg. And the feet is something that I add later. Now, once I get this puppet the way I would like it, I'm wrapping it up with medical tape. The sticky paper medical tape is really flexible and will just keep those joints tight together so that they don't slip and slide around. Some people use epoxy or clay or other substances to put their joints together. They all have different advantages and disadvantages. This is just how I'm going to do mine. Once I get the sticky medical tape onto the puppet, I then move on to the stretchy, self-adherent medical tape. Both of these things you can get at your local pharmacy. So I use this stretchy medical tape and wrap it around to help unify everything together and start to build the shape of the puppet. Once I've wrapped each joint with the tape, then I have completed the first stage of building my puppet with the armature wire and the first layer of wrapping. Now this video is the first in a series of tutorials that I'm creating for building this puppet. So if you would like to learn the next step, subscribe and follow and look out for the next videos. And thanks for watching. Support for this channel is provided by me, the characters I create in my studio, my 2 dogs, Windsor and Fitzgerald, and viewers like you.